Welcome to Rose Call. My name is Thee, and we're going to be journaling with Oracle cards, the energies of Mary Magdalene, the Rose, and Mother Mary. Here we focus on receiving our own messages, going within and trusting ourselves. What are the energies saying to us? What do we feel, see? What are we thinking, sensing? It's all about just taking a moment and being with self. Everything comes from within. The Rose. I trust divine timing. The Sun. Joy, enjoyment, life force, success, vitality, and play. Now is the time for you to shine. Now is the time where your success is going to come in. Our Lady of the Rose Crown. Now is the time to play. Now is the time to enjoy. So much of our lives, for so many of us, is focused on what happens on the outside of us. On what we do or produce. And what we produce or own or earn or accumulate is then linked to a sense of self-worth, a sense of purpose, and even a sense of status or importance in the world. We have forgotten about cultivating a capacity to love and to be loved. We have forgotten that tending to the essence of who we are is our most important occupation. We have forgotten that the most powerful contribution we can ever offer is not actually something we can point to outside of us, sell, market, or frame and put up on the wall for praise. The most powerful contribution we could have offered to the world is the love we become. Many of us have a clear idea of the exact external accomplishments we want to achieve by a certain point in life. And if we don't live up to those expectations, we judge that we have failed. But we cannot force or contrive the cultivation, the embodiment, and the rise of the soul. This form of soul work happens in kairos, which is the Greek word for the soul's timing, divine timing. Linear time is incredibly useful for an ego to function, which is essential. But linear time has nothing to do with the essence of who we are or what offering we can make of our lives. The rose, a symbol of the divine feminine, represents an inner surrender that cannot be timed according to the ego or any external circumstances. The rose is about remembering that we cannot force ourselves to ripen. We cannot will ourselves to be anyone else other than exactly who we are in this moment. If we accept the beauty of where we are right now, we allow the ego to loosen its grasp of linear time. If we remember that an entire universe is perpetually in the process of bloom from within the heart, we can be curious about what might be unfolding for us. We can trust our own divine timing. Soul voice meditation. What can I trust is unfolding in its own divine timing? What can I trust is unfolding in its own divine timing? In summer, when the sun's at its highest path in the sky, the rose is at its fullest. Her fragrance is sweet, and the fruit is still to come. In this oracle, the sun represents life force energy, vitality, confidence, success, positivity, delight, and the sheer joy of life after it's left the fertile darkness of the soil. The future rose begins reaching forward toward the light of the sun, which then plays its part in nourishing the rose as it reaches for its potential bloom. And it does this for us too. One of life's greatest blessings is to feel the warmth of the sun on our face, to drink in the gold nectar of what life has for us, and to take a moment to bask in being alive. This is your invitation to relish your aliveness, to embrace your joyfulness, to enjoy the simple things in life, to make time to play, to be grateful for your body, to acknowledge the wondrous life force energy that's woven through all of life, to remember that your soul had a dream and your life is it. This is a wondrous card that heralds a time of playfulness, enjoyment, and bliss. The card also represents the inner child and be an invitation to have some fun. Have you been all work and no play lately? Is your inner child longing to run free? What can you do to enjoy the simple things in life? When we allow ourselves the space to play, problems that were once unsolvable find solutions. Soul inquiry. How can you enjoy your life more? What can you do just for fun? How can you enjoy your life more? What can you do just for fun? You are my child and the royal divine being. I protect your spiritual deepening now as you descend farther into the living divine heart and know all to be love. As the mysteries reveal themselves to you now, divine rapture awaits you. I shall keep you grounded and authentic, productive in the world that needs your light, even as I guide you into ecstatic communion with your holy nature. No matter where we think we are on our spiritual path, there is always somewhere something deeper to experience. Our Lady of the Rose Crown appears when you are about to enter into another level of spiritual experience. This new level will be appropriate and healing for you. Taking you naturally along in your spiritual progress. What might be suitable for another is unlikely to be exactly right for you. Our Lady watches over you with all-knowing tenderness and fierce protection. Only what you need will come to you. You have been preparing for this time, quite possibly without realizing it consciously. It could take years of preparation to be ready for the next level of a spiritual awakening. In order to be prepared, we might have to be challenged in a relationship that really stretches or breaks our heart. In that situation, we are learning to love more unconditionally. To either let the relationship go or stay with it, depending on what is right for us. We experience weeks, months, or even years of not really knowing with any certainty if we are on the right path or living the life we are supposed to be living. In that continued crisis, we are learning how to remain present, to remain open, and to learn to trust even in the absence of clarity. Or perhaps everything in our lives seems to be upside down. A loved one is struggling, or your own inability to resolve an issue that has troubled us deeply for some time and is causing us to feel almost unbearably anguished. No matter what the crisis or challenge, the way that we learn to respond and grow through it provided us with the development we needed to be able to sustain the next level of our divine experience. Love is the most powerful force in our universe. It is in everything and reveals itself in unlimited ways. To encounter this love, to be open to it, ready to receive it, and to be changed, illuminated, eradicated by it takes tremendous preparation. Spiritual energy in the presence of the Divine Mother is very real and extremely powerful. It is in some ways like the energy of the sun. It could give life, but equally it can be destructive if we do not acknowledge and manage the effect of its power upon us for good or ill. What is loving and uplifting at one phase of our journey will not necessarily be enough to lift us into the next phase of our journey. For this next phase, perhaps, we need more challenge or a more loving presence to leave behind what we thought we knew and how we thought we needed to live in order to allow more of the divine to live through us into the world. Our Lady of the Rose Crown comes to you to tell you that you have been in preparation, and now the time is fast approaching, or is already upon you, whereby you are opening to more divine realization. This is a sacred and precious gift, and is happening in perfect accordance with your own spiritual growth. She asks that you drop preconceived expectations of how this will manifest and simply be present to what is happening within you and your life now. No matter what you may initially think, what you are being shown right now is more of the divine and its mysteries, creative, funny, and unfathomable, I cannot talk, genius. Whether you can make sense of it or not, your heart and soul will be fed by it, strengthened, empowered to more fully live your divine light and discover who you truly are, a magnificent royal child of the Divine Father and the Divine Mother. If you have been wondering about your spiritual growth or noticing that you judge others less and are about to hold compassion more easily and are able to hold compassion more easily, this oracle comes as a confirmation that, yes, you have gone through a spiritual growth spurt and also more is to come. If you have been feeling as though you have been tested spiritually with a reoccurring issue, this oracle comes with the guarantee of divine success and congratulations as you are passing your spiritual test. The Mother is in celebration with you. Soon you shall feel that and join her delight. Healing process and affirmation. A beautiful robed queen with a crown of roses descends from the stars, angels at her feet. She stands before you radiant. Your attention moves to the top of your head where she places a crown of fragrant roses. See if you can feel the weight of it on top of your head as the energetic space within your head opens up, expanding in all directions, clear and free. Finish your healing with the following affirmation said 3 times if possible. The Holy Mother Mary, who loves me unconditionally, bless me with her crown of roses now. I see and know the divine more in each and every moment. Through her grace, I am divinely successful, and I remember that I am a royal divine being of light. The Holy Mother Mary, who loves me unconditionally, bless me with her crown of roses now. I see and know the divine more in each and every way. Through her grace, I am divinely successful, and I remember that I am a royal divine being of light. The Holy Mother Mary, who loves me unconditionally, bless me with her crown of roses now. I see and know the divine more in each and every moment. Through her grace, I am divinely successful, and I remember that I am a royal, divine being of light. Thank you for joining, and I do hope you were able to journal and this was beneficial. Peace.